KAYFABE. Tune in to Spotify. Tune in to Apple Podcasts. Tune in to iTunes, to Apple Music, even iHeartRadio. The unscripted kayfabe is the product that we watch. To analyze the product, to watch the product, to discourage the product, to encourage the product. When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, oh boy, we're getting a rant. Welcome to the unscripted kayfabe. No rumors, no dirt, oh bullshit. This is the unscripted kayfabe. The unscripted kayfabe. Tune in to Spotify. Tune in to Apple Podcasts. Tune in to iTunes, to Apple Music, even iHeartRadio. The unscripted kayfabe is the product that we watch. To analyze the product, to watch the product, to discourage the product, to encourage the product. When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, oh boy, we're getting a rant. Welcome to the unscripted kayfabe. No rumors, no dirt, oh bullshit. This is the unscripted kayfabe. The unscripted kayfabe. Tune in to Spotify. Tune in to Apple Podcasts. Tune in to iTunes, to Apple Music, even iHeartRadio. The unscripted kayfabe is the product that we watch. To analyze the product, to watch the product, to discourage the product, to encourage the product. When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, oh boy, we're getting a rant. Welcome to the unscripted kayfabe. No rumors, no dirt, oh bullshit. This is the unscripted kayfabe. The unscripted kayfabe. Tune in to Spotify. Tune in to Apple Podcasts. Tune in to iTunes, to Apple Music, even iHeartRadio. The unscripted kayfabe is the product that we watch. To analyze the product, to watch the product, to discourage the product, to encourage the product. When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, oh boy, we're getting a rant. Welcome to the unscripted kayfabe. No rumors, no dirt, oh bullshit. This is the unscripted kayfabe. The unscripted kayfabe. Tune in.
Welcome everybody to the unscripted kayfabe. Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown this past week, guys. Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown this past week. Damn, the shows are getting better. The shows are getting better. We're getting more story-driven shows, finally. It's been a long time. I gotta say, it's been at least 6 months since had a really great Monday Night Raw, basically. Story-driven. You know, we can go right over this whole Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins program because I really would love to talk about that. While AEW, on the other hand, is not doing it for me. They fucking suck. They're awful. AEW are just... I don't know. I don't know what they're exactly trying to do, basically. I already went over before many times about Adam Page being the guy and the right guy who ended the fucking Death Fighters. They basically want to insult your intelligence and say, hey, no, he didn't, I guess. Well, you build a fucking story, a climax with Swerve Strickland and the EVPs falling. The Death Fighters were the villains. They were supposed to lose their fucking power. Why are they still on my fucking television? I don't know. Really. We're not gonna go over AEW really, but I'm just gonna give you a take. They're not fucking doing it for me. And an AEW review will be out soon, for sure. I'll also be talking about NXT Invasion, NXT Invasion, not fucking, what would I say? NXT Invasion, not Showdown, what they're trying to call it, political beliefs and political whatever the fuck. It was what it was supposed to be called, was Invasion. So we can go over Invasion for sure. The Invasion pay-per-view. Or the special event, basically, not a pay-per-view. Special TV event they did. Invasion. Which I think was a great show. Definitely. Invasion was a great show. Showdown, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Mustafa Ali and Ethan Page, man, fucking killed it. Great match. And then you got the men's Survivor Series style match. The women's match was a little hokey pokey here and there. It was a bit weird. The Hardys are fun to see always. They're the fucking Hardy boys at the end of the day. And they're at the tail end of their fucking career. So it's great to see the Hardys back at it sometimes, you know. It's great to see the Hardys in those positions, I would say. Yeah, it is. But overall, it was a great show. It's a great show. It's a great NXT. Well, AEW, I'll put it out there again, man. They can't fucking try to put up a good show. Tomohiro Ishii and Moxley. I don't want to go over AEW, but I'm going to mention some stuff at least. Man, oh, what a banger that was. The fucking sickos out there melting, basically. Melting to the point that what they think, melting, basically. Oh, what a banger, Tomohiro Ishii. Man, get the fuck out of here. Banger. People don't know what a word banger is even really at this point, I feel like. A fucking banger, Tomohiro Ishii. No, it was not. It was a fucking whatever match that we haven't seen. Sad news on fucking Kota Ibushi, man. I mean, AEW is absolutely running their fucking wrestlers into the ground. Why can we not work safe, please? I mean, you know, anybody who's trying to be a pro wrestler wants to work in AEW. They might be, or even like, I mean, you should be careful about your safety, buddy. I mean, your families would be worried about it, but straight up, they would be. They would be fucking worried to death about it. Like how you're fucking wrestling and how the fucking basically try to fucking kill yourself. So Kota Ibushi, man, that fucking injury is awful. But nonetheless, Dynamite sucked. Fucking Jungle Boy Jack. We're gonna go over Dynamite later on. We're not here for Dynamite, so moving on from that shit, basically. Fuck Dynamite. Awful show. I'll just say that, basically. And TNA Invasion Showdown, whatever the fuck you want to call it. A great show. They pulled up a great show finally. I mean, and now I'm intrigued in the NXT show coming up next week. Basically, man, NXT and TNA are, I don't know, it's starting to work on me a little bit. I was a bit not into the partnership at first, but then this whole Bound for Glory show with hopefully Mike Santana winning the TNA World Championship. You know, not like Adam Page pussies out and basically fucking says the AEW Men's Championship. It's your fucking title. It's your fucking pinnacle of your company. You're devaluing it, basically. Bro, even the WWE have never. No, fucking don't be so sexist out here. I mean, it's such a fucking pussy, bro. The Men's Championship. I love Adam Page. But what the fuck was that? That ain't no cowboy shit. That's not cowboy shit, bro. That is not cowboy shit. The Men's Championship. Get the fuck out of here, the Men's Championship. No, 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 no. It's a world title. It's the fucking pinnacle of your company. AEW is another fucking thing to get into, but again, we'll be kicking off, man, soon to talk about. Holy shit, I mean, again, terrible show. I wish we would talk about AEW, but then I want to get the fucking roster out of here. Monday nights, man. Monday nights. Indeed. Nonetheless, Monday nights. Raw was a great show, and I'll mention again, AEW was an awful show. Garbage. NXT was a great show, too. Wow, great stuff. Anyways, Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. I'll go over something from Friday Night SmackDown. My review is going to be quite breakdown of both the shows, really. I'll go over SmackDown for a bit. I'll go over the ending of SmackDown. I really, kind of fucking fell asleep watching Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. I mean, it's getting a bit tiresome at this fucking point. Let's be real. It is. We gotta put it out there. We gotta discuss it, and we gotta let it breathe. That Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker shit is just getting a bit tiresome, man. It's the same fucking thing. We've seen it on Monday nights for the past 2, 3 months now. The same fucking main event of the Bronson and the Bronze in the main event. It's just getting fucking tired, basically. So we're gonna see a tag team match in the main event. Not my cup of coffee. I don't care. It can be Randy Orton. It can be fucking Cena and Cody. I don't care. I'm not a big fan of these tag team matches. I just want to see more of maybe a singles match. Can we maybe not always? Again, I don't want Cody Rhodes always defending the championship on the show, but can we get like a feud where Cody Rhodes can defend the title on the show? Maybe sometimes. I don't know, something like that. Cody, I think definitely needs to. But anyways, at the end of the match, to close up the match, Seth Rollins came in with a curb stomp to Randy Orton. I would love to see that fucking feud. It's been a long time, man. Seth and Randy. Randy is going to play a big part in this. And now Randy is going to be now gunning for Seth. And I would love to see a match out of this with Randy and Seth that I think is long overdue. Especially, the 2015 feud was, I think it was some good stuff. It was. Their fucking feud, the way they built it, the way they had Randy Orton come out, it was great. Great stuff. The 2015 feud was great. I just remember something like Randy Orton got to get a chance to RKO anybody. Basically, he was RKOing everybody, every fucking loser in the backstage area. I don't know why I remember this, but fuck, I did. Again, Randy and Seth could be great, but we're not here talking about Randy and Seth. So Seth gives Randy Orton the stomp. The Bronze take advantage. They pick up the win. Then you have the Bronze really go after then you have the Bronze really then go after actually nobody. Bronze will go after anybody, my bad. Then you have the Bronze go after no, they don't have to. What am I getting at? Shit. Then you have Seth basically getting an interaction with Paul Heyman. The Bronze are just getting out of the fucking arena basically, or going. And Seth is just I don't know, kind of saying something to Paul. I gotta do this, Paul. I gotta do this. He's like, you don't have to do this, Seth. You don't have to do this. So that was kind of like a great thing to see, like Seth really bitter about what Cody said. I thought you were my friend, which we already went over. I think we did. We definitely did. We definitely went over that. That I thought you were my friend, Seth Rollins. I think that was fucking great. Cody Rhodes putting it out there, like how good he is. I mean, just saying that. Thought you were my friend, Seth. So I loved the fact, really, and Rollins really trying to prove that, hey, I'm not your friend, and I'm gonna fuck you up, basically, buddy. Which is hard to believe. So Seth is just kind of fucking, Seth is basically like crashing out, man. He's crashing out. He's losing his fucking mind. Everything Cody said has fucking pinched him, and that makes a great character. A character who is really just having a fucking, crash out, basically. He's losing his mind. He got fucking pinched by what Cody said. It fucking really bothered him, and something is going on in Seth's mind. I fucking love shit like that. Nonetheless, Seth is basically, saying, Paul, I gotta do this, and then he goes in, and then Cody gives him a fucking crossroads, which to a lot of people, again, it was fucking satisfying. So, I'll say what I'll say about that. Fast forward Monday night on Raw. We get a promo. We get a part 2 with Cody and Seth. Allies is what they called it. We get a part 2 called Allies with Cody Rollins. Fuck out of here. Cody and Seth. Part 2. I really liked it, and I'll critique something. And I mean, if you don't understand that, you need to watch their fucking promo. So it's basically about how you became my shield and all of that. How you helped me get my moment. Basically, you did that, but then you also helped me become my, and Seth just saying again, I did that because I had to do this. The bloodline and they were growing. Roman was growing, and I solidified the World Heavyweight Championship over on Monday nights. But Roman the bloodline started taking over more and more. And I had to take Roman out of power. I had to take the bloodline out of power. And Cody really mentioned, you changed my life, Seth, basically. You made me a world champion. You made me he was already world champion in Ring of Honor. Like you don't need to fucking forget that. But he or NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Whatever. Sadly, Cody Rhodes never won the AEW World Championship or the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Weird, huh? I don't know. Just a bit weird to me. I don't know. I felt like Cody Rhodes maybe should have won the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, but I guess I don't know. That's just me. That would be a good feud with the. I guess they were not interested in that at that time. Moving on. Omega and Cody would have a great fucking feud over that, basically. Nonetheless, Cody, saying that I became WWE champion thanks to you. I put the WWE championship in my family's name thanks to you, and all that shit. Basically said that to Seth, and said saying, yes, I had to do that because Roman the Bloodline was taken. I had to end this tyrant Roman Reigns, basically. But then Seth goes on to say that, what did you do, Cody? You threw it all away. You partnered up with Roman Reigns. Now, a critique here that I'll mention that I have a gripe with, basically, and I do have a gripe with this shit, and I'll fucking go over this as much you want. So, for the feds out there, basically, who are the feds who want to fucking say what other shit, I don't care, bro. I mean, you don't gotta be always negative, I get it, but there's criticism due here. Seth basically should have, in my opinion, Seth had a segment with Cody Rhodes right before Elimination Chamber. I just saw this promo to confirm what I remember, basically, and I fucking knew what I remember. I kind of mixed it with CM Punk a little bit, sorry, but I fucking remembered the fucking thing I remember from the promo was Seth just going at the fact of of The Rock and Cody and the whole soul selling your soul, and you should have just slapped him in the face or whatever. But he didn't mention one fucking fact then. So maybe it all tells us that Seth Rollins is just trying to be a fucking hypocrite now. He does like Cody. Cody is a great friend to Seth. I was never your friend. Man, that is the most fucking corny ass garbage I've ever heard of Seth Rollins' fucking mouth. I was never your friend. No, you were. You were his friend and you were his fucking shield. And you led him to main event. Not just main event, you led him to get the fucking moment. So you were his friend. So I don't think you gotta shut the fuck up about that, buddy. So Seth's like, you were never my friend. But we go back to the promo with him, and basically he's kind of buddying up with him or some sorts, and saying, I need to face this Cody Rhodes. I need to face this Cody Rhodes. I need to face the soulless Cody Rhodes. I need to But again, he doesn't mention the fact that we'll mention it over and over again here. He didn't mention the fact that Cody teamed up with Roman, which Kevin, and we need to go over Kevin stuff and how Kevin Owens is like, you team up with the guy who tried to end my fucking career, my livelihood, while you were over in AEW at that time, man. You tried to team up with that guy. So Kevin Owens really mentioned, obviously, we know the feud with Kevin and Seth, but did Seth mention? This is right before Elimination Chamber, Chad. If you maybe you can go back and check it out. I'm not sure. It's right before Elimination Chamber. Seth was really he had a promo with Cody before Elimination Chamber. I remembered it. I just wanted to refresh my mind, and I checked it out, and I was like, oh, same thing. Seth Rollins didn't mention any fucking thing, basically, about Cody Rhodes teaming up with Roman Reigns. Even though they had teamed up, he had already teamed up with Roman Reigns. He didn't mention one thing. He didn't mention the Rock situation. He basically fucking did not mention one peep about you teamed up with Roman. So basically, Seth is crashing out now, and now all of a sudden he's saying, "Oh, you teamed up with Roman." Well, why the fuck you didn't mention it, Seth, back in February, before Elimination Chamber, where you showed up to talk some sense into Cody about selling his fucking soul to the fucking piece of shit final boss, the fucking asshole, the jerk, fucking asshole, the boss, whatever, the final boss. Why are you all of a sudden now saying it, man? You should have just gone basically to the. Should have just said it to him then. Why are you? I mean, when you knew he teamed up with him then, but you were always about to just want to talk about his fucking soul, and I guess you had no question about, hey, why did you team up with Roman? So, Seth sounds like a fucking hypocrite there, man. I think that's what they're working with. Seth is really crashing out. Everything Cody has that itches him. The reign of control about Paul Heyman. The reign of control about the vision and all of that. It is fucking great, I would say. It is great. Seth really, proved. Seth really proved a lot of shit, basically. He did. Seth definitely proved a lot of shit on the show. Seth proved, but again, he didn't prove enough. He basically has the gall to say all that shit. He has the gall to say, hey, Cody, don't sell your soul. I don't want to face a soulless Cody Rhodes. But you don't have no interest. Oh, why didn't you ask him that? Oh, because now you're crashing out. Because now Heyman is So I like that, but at the same time, I find it critical of saying when Kevin Owens was out there and you knew what fucking Kevin Owens was saying, and why didn't you just basically say to Cody, why did you team up with Roman? But you knew it then why he teamed up. Why you're going out of this? I guess he's crashing out again. So I'm just a little critical of that. But again, how Kevin Owens was really fucking. What I say about Kevin Owens? He was really over the top. Not only over the top, he was really real to Cody and telling him, like, dude, you fucking team up with the guy who tried to end my life 4 years ago. Fuck you. I'm gonna take everything from you, Cody. I'm gonna take every single thing from you, Cody. How can you team up, being my friend, team up with a guy that tried to end my career and my livelihood and my life? Put me through a fucking golf cart. Not just that, threw me off the damn Thunderdome, basically. That was a nasty bump Kevin took back then. But I'm saying story here. How Kevin was really, and it makes. I mean, all that shit. You team up with the guy trying to end my fucking life, bro. Like fuck you, Cody. Like, why the hell are you trying to team up with the guy who tried to end my fucking career? You got no idea, but he did. And then basically, says, Kevin again was really logical with this. And he's like, you stabbed me in the heart. We teamed up with the guy who tried to end my career. How could you team up with this guy? This tyrant who wants power, basically. So go back to the promo that Seth and Cody had in February, earlier this year, before the Chamber, when Seth was out there saying, I want to face not a soulless version of Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania. I'm gonna win the Chamber or whatever. That's what he was fucking saying. But Seth didn't mention the fucking fact. I'm gonna go over this again. That Cody Cody Rhodes Cody Rhodes teamed up with Roman. Gone back to the whole Kevin situation here, man. Gone back to the Kevin Steen situation, Kevin Owens situation. Gone back to all of that again. The Kevin Owens situation, basically, it goes all back to that. Kevin Owens feeling the way he felt when Seth felt betrayed that he teamed up with Roman all of a sudden. He would. But again, why the fuck didn't he mention when he interacted with Cody before the Chamber? Why did he fucking mention when he interacted with Cody before the Elimination Chamber on a Monday Night Raw? Why? Just I have those critiques out there, man. I have those little fucking, let me call them negativity as much you want, but I got a little critiques out there for that. Seth should have mentioned that. Why didn't you team up with Roman then, when he was asking Cody Rhodes or motivating Cody Rhodes to not sell his soul to the final boss before Elimination Chamber, when Seth came out to talk some sense into Cody Rhodes or something, like how Punk did. So I don't understand, man. I just don't get why he didn't mention it then. That's all, really. So in terms of that, I would say he's a fucking hypocrite in terms of story. Yeah, now you're mentioning it in a fucking. Well, what did you do? You just toured all the way for that. You teamed up with Roman again. You stabbed me in the back. That's what he was saying in the fucking promo. Okay, motherfucker, why didn't you tell him to his face when you had the chance to tell him that you stabbed him in the back? Can I get some logic there, maybe? Can I get any logic there? Why didn't he tell him to why didn't he tell him to his face when he had the chance to? Again, you guys need to go back and check this fucking promo that they had before Elimination Chamber. They had a promo earlier this year, and that implements a lot to what's going on now. But in that promo, what happened, what we get in the video package of Allies, basically the Allies Part 2, the Cody Seth Part 2 Allies video package that we got. What we got there, man, what we got there was fucking nothing but Seth saying what I said again. You teamed up with Roman, you threw that away, you stabbed me in the heart, you betrayed me. And Cody Rhodes talked about evolution and all the fucking revolution, and you of all people understand people evolve or something. So, okay, I get it, Seth. Now you want to say it? Why the hell did you had a fucking chance to say it to Cody, to his face, to his fucking face? You had the chance, like how Kevin Owens was upset and basically wanted to fuck up Cody Rhodes' life himself and wanted to take everything away from Cody because he teamed up with the guy who basically tried to kill him and Roman Reigns. Story, man. There we go. Story. So just gonna, I just have a critiques of a little bit critiques of that. That's all. Otherwise, I think it was fucking great. It was great, fucking, you know. But again, little critiques there about Cody and how, again, as I said, again, Seth should have fucking mentioned that Cody Rhodes teamed up with Roman when he interacted with him earlier the year. Same with Kevin Owens had an issue. So, kind of hypocritical of Seth, but moving on. Kind of weird that you don't mention then, and now you mention all of a sudden because apparently the fate of the fucking industry is on the line because you are the de facto world champion. We're gonna get to the fucking thing that he kept on asking Paul. We're gonna get to what's happening there basically, and why I think should win, in some sorts. I don't do fucking predictions. I don't really. So we'll go over some predictions for this basically, and I'll go where what they can go both ways for this if they want to really. And I won't be really upset if Cody wins, but again, Cody doesn't gain anything from this. Cody doesn't really gain anything from this story. He doesn't. But again, point exactly about Seth should have already asked Cody about this fucking thing he said to him about the promo. Should have just said, hey, back in February when they interacted before the Elimination Chamber on a Monday night, don't forget that shit, man. Story, like we are not, you can't fucking, you can't just not, insult our fucking intelligences. Or you cannot just insult our intelligence and make us look like fucking dumbasses. No, that's not what's gonna happen here. Cody basically, you know, teamed up with Roman before this promo that happened in February. So Seth should have mentioned something then. Because I'm gonna just put a little nitpick out there. I don't fucking care. Gotta put it out there, man. What should I say? So just that's how it is. Because how Kevin Owens was really talking about the whole shit about how Kevin was basically getting into that whole scenario with Kevin Owens, how pissed he was with Cody Rhodes teaming up with Roman. I'm just putting it out there, man. I mean, come on, that's it. Anyways, the I have to win. I have to win. Paul's like, so basically that kind of set up. Oh, maybe there's gonna be some recruitments maybe a little bit. Drew McIntyre is gonna help Seth win. I mean, Drew McIntyre can attack Cody, can help Drew McIntyre, something like that. Drew McIntyre can be part of the deal. People came up with a Brock Lesnar, which I don't see Brock Lesnar going to fucking Australia for just a fucking angle, basically. I don't know. I mean, who knows? Brock could maybe go there. I don't know. Australia for a fucking angle. I don't see it happening. I don't. But nonetheless, man, it's probably what's gonna happen. So that's probably what that led to, and then eventually we got the segment with Paul and Seth, where Paul's like, "You gotta win" or something. I mean, Seth's like, "Paul, I have to win." And first of all, Becky Lynch was ranting about her fucking crooked match with Maxine Dupree, which I would say was a pretty solid match, a solid ass match on the show. Maxine has really fucking delivered and improved. Not the greatest wrestling match ever, like everybody's fucking calling it out to be. Let's be real. And Wrestle Talk put some fucking shit out there about that already. On their fucking thumbnail. Trying to fucking troll the fucking feds out there, basically. Could be a bunch of sickos, nonetheless. nonetheless, man. Seth is basically looking at his fucking watch, and then Paul's about to leave, and Seth's like, "Paul, come here." He says, "Paul, I have to win." He's like, "Oh, you're going to win, Paul. I have to win, and you're going to." Just basically, fucking ramping him up like he was like tribal chief or something. Paul, you're not hearing me. I have to win. Paul's like, "You're going to win. But what if I lose?" Paul, listen here, man. What if I lose? What if I can't win? No, listen, Paul. Listen, Paul. What if I just can't win? What if Cody beats me? What, what do you think? What will happen? Honestly, Paul, tell me what will happen. What if I lose? What if I lose this match to Cody? Second guessing himself. Fucking love shit like that. Character, character intriguing, man. Like something like that. What if I lose this? What if I lose this feud? What if I lose this match to Cody? He's second as he's afraid to lose this match. So Paul's honestly, if you lose this, Seth, you're gonna lose the entire respect of the entire fucking locker room. The entire locker room is gonna shit on you, and you will have no respect from the entire locker room. You'll lose the respect of Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, and the vision that we have built. Everything we have built, Seth, since WrestleMania or after Mania, basically, is gonna play into build or whatever he said that the made said Netflix a Seth frickin' Rollins show, which I don't know about that, but okay. The Seth frickin' Rollins show. Build this Netflix around the Seth frickin' Rollins show. And you'll become a de facto champion. So please, for my sake, don't lose. And then Timmy goes to leave, and then Seth grunts him back in aggressively, like how Roman used to do, like how Brock did, like how maybe Punk did too, but how his clients aggressively grunting him back. What about you, Paul? What about you, Paul? Well, what will happen with you? What would you do? Because honestly, I will have to think really hard that why in the hell did I even join you in the first place? I'll have to think. That was really a fucking mistake to join you in the first place. And join your vision. Join your creative vision. That I made a big mistake. I would have to think that I made a big mistake joining you instead of being with Roman Reigns. And that really got to Seth. And you saw the fucking hate in his eyes. You saw the hate. Paul spoke honestly to him. I made him. If you lose, I would go back to the same thing of Paul. I honestly think, why the hell did I even join you in the first? Why didn't I just not stay with Roman? Great shit, man. Fucking great shit. This is how you book a story. Intriguing story. I watched this shit 5 to 6 times, bro. I watched the Seth and Paul promo over and over again. To me, it was some fucking great storytelling. Best part of the show. Show was great, but that still was the best part of the show. Prediction, I'll go here for Crown Jewel Down Under in Australia. Now let's say the Tribal Chief heading to Australia, mate. It's a fucking Australian accent for you guys. Nonetheless, it's an unpredictable choice, but if you really ask my fucking what you want me to pull, it is stupid, and I would not have Seth lose. I would not. And I saw the wrestle talk about, so like, bro, shut the fuck up. The Death Riders are fucking garbage. Garbage. The fucking losers on those shows. Get the fuck out of here. Ridiculous. Don't people that man, don't fucking don't people who fucking value it, like, people that fucking vary and just matter in the fucking just Moxley and Maria Shafir. So Wrestle Talk is fucking stupid, fucking idiots over there. But moving on, it's unpredictable. You could go with Seth losing. You could. But again, what Paul Heyman says basically happens out of the fucking gate. And I don't think I want to see that. You're building to War Games. You're building to Survivor Series at Petco Park War Games, San Diego. You're building to that fucking show. You're building to Survivor Series War Games. Maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe you should not do that situation. Maybe you shouldn't have Seth lose to Cody. Maybe Cody needs to lose to Seth, not Seth needs to lose to Cody. Because you need to build this whole War Games. Because now you're fucking just proved everything right. And I don't know where we go with this. I don't. I want to see if they have Seth lose. Basically, now you have to plant some more seeds into the Bloodline fucking, or this vision falling, and what will happen with Heyman. Roman's not going to take Heyman back. He's not. Heyman gave him a fucking low blow in the nuts. Well, Roman had the chance to hit Seth with the move that broke his heart. Roman had the chance to hit Seth with the chair, the move that broke his heart 11 fucking years ago. So yeah, Heyman's not going back to Roman. You can't fucking rush this. Seth needs to win. Period. Let's go where Io Sky, not Io Sky. Let's go where Stephanie Vaquer and Tiffany Stratton. I mean, what a fucking awful segment over on Friday nights, man. Holy shit, man. Just a fucking lifeless, just a boring ass contract signing, no fucking emotion. I mean, holy shit, just a fucking. I didn't feel any emotion. Just whatever. No emotion really to the fucking show. It was just SmackDown, whatever. Both women are going to try to do the best. Both women are going to try to do the best and try to beat the best and try to win. I think they should have. I would have Tiffany Stratton beat Stephanie, but I don't know if they have Stephanie lose. I'm questioning that. My prediction is Tiffany Stratton for that match. That's the build enough for you that I already put it out there. The build basically, there's not as much build there even. Cody said this. We already fucking went over that shit, which was fucking great, man. You know, when there's great shit to talk about and not be as negative, it's more of a fucking great time to the show, basically. It is. When there is great shit to really talk about. Majority of reasons, sometimes there's not as much great shit to talk about on the show. There's not. So that's why the shows are sometimes really fucking lifeless. It's all sort of fucking clues. All booze fucking clues fucking lifeless. Nonetheless, moving on. Actually, wait a second, guys. I'm probably gonna go over this shit. Just wait a fucking second. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna go over this shit basically. Wait over this. I mean, we're going over this shit. And talk about what I already know. I gotta get to talk about it. Okay, Cody and Heyman had a fucking segment on the show where Cody was basically. I didn't get to talk about this one. Cody had a segment with Heyman on the show, which I think was a great segment. I think it really was a great, well put together segment with Heyman on the show. God, it's getting fucking late. Gotta maybe take some sleep with that. We're gonna be on with the show anyways, sooner or later. But Heyman had a segment with Cody, Randy, definitely. He questioned Orton. He said, "You don't answer my phone calls or text messages or some sorts." I was like, "Okay, I got it." Randy being Randy. And then, I mean, he was really trying to get under Randy's skin, how this is not going to last long, plotting holds to fucking prophecy and all that. And how Cody Rhodes was looking. It was really into Randy and Cody, which again, we got nothing from this shit. So, SmackDown was an okay show. Was an okay show. Wasn't a bad show. Wasn't an awful show. Wasn't a mess show. Was an okay show. Okay, was an okay show. Definitely was an okay show. Definitely, obviously, the story we already went over was what happened at the end of the show. Seth saying, I gotta do it, Paul. I gotta do it. Paul's like, no, you don't have to do it. You don't have to do it, Seth. You don't. And then Paul holding back the vision. That was such a fucking cool visual, I don't know, for me, generally. Already went over Seth and Cody, really. And already went over all of that and how great that was, basically. Just fucking incredible stuff. As my prediction, as I said, is Lesnar gets involved. I don't know. I don't think Brock Lesnar will be fucking flown over to Australia for that fucking reason, but who knows? But again, that's what I would say about that. Backstage, we had a segment with Miz on SmackDown. We're getting over here. Miz and Carmelo, where Miz is like, I mean, you gotta do this. And Carmelo's like, I'm done, bro. I'm done. I'm fucking out. I'm out, bro. I don't need your help. I respect you, but I mean, you're fucking dragging me down. You're basically dragging me down. You're not. You're basically pulling me down. Oh, it's the fucking Curtis pulling him down, but in kayfabe, I should put it out there. The Miz pulling him down. Great. And then he goes out there when Sami Zayn comes out there because Sami Zayn with Carmelo Hayes' team. He goes and cuts a promo, says I'm here to get a shot. I'm done with the Miz, and then the Miz comes, runs out, and then gives him a skull crushing finale basically on the stage. Which damn bro, does that even like fucking hurt as much? I don't know, but it looks like it fucking hurts like shit on a fucking stage. Jesus. So, anyways, not Cody, Carmelo got a fucking skull crushing finale to his head on the stage. Interesting, man. Quite interesting shit. What else would I say? Quite the interesting thing, man. Quite the interesting thing about that. So we get Aleister Black coming out there, and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna take you up I'm gonna take you up for the offer." Then comes out of nowhere with no entrance music, which is great to see sometimes. A character like Aleister Black does not need entrance music to cool aura, but in this match, bro, NXT Black and Gold days, Black and Gold vibes, man. Fucking great match, great TV match between Aleister Black and Sami Zayn. Great fucking near falls, and then eventually we're gonna go to the finish here with Damian Priest coming out there. It's quite back and forth, and really fucking love this match. Great pro wrestling, really. Really love the Sammy Open basically. The underdog open that he does. I fucking love these underdog opens from the underdog from the underground, Sami Zayn. Love it. Sami Zayn. Um, Sami Zayn wins the match basically, but then the distraction from David Priest, and David Priest puts fucking Aleister Black through in the commentators table. So they're building up to their last man standing match, which was announced. All that shit. Um, Chelsea Green, man. Chelsea Green's backstage. Same fucking gimmick, same fucking shit. You know, man, at this point, I feel like she deserves so much better, and absolutely being fucking ridiculed to what she's doing right now is ridiculous. I think all the shit you have done with Chelsea, I think maybe you could move on from it now. I've seen her in interviews talking about how she wants to be, a diva more than a MMA fighter or some sorts. I mean, she did one fucking interview with Chris Van Vliet a couple of years ago where she talked about that fucking reason or that fucking point of it. She mentioned all of that. So beats me. I mean, I don't get what's the ideology of the fucking situation, but who knows? Who knows, man? Like, who really knows what's the ideology in this situation? What the fuck is it talking about? About Chelsea Green, like, being in this divas position, basically. To me, I don't think that's it. I mean, the woman deserves so much better. She has worked her ass off. You guys got to see that fucking Unreal episode. Shows you more than anything. I mean, she deserves to be in the main event scene with the rest of the women. Chelsea Green is a great pro wrestler. She is. Chelsea needs to be in a great position in that, and she's not, sadly. And I have a fucking problem with that. And the fucking this gimmick has really run its course. Really, it's not funny. I'm not laughing at it. It's absolutely cringe. It's just basically getting into front. She's a fucking high school fucking bitch in high school. What she is, or high school fucking whatever she is. Like who cares? Nobody fucking cares. No. Like, please, this segment didn't matter. And then you got Alexa Bliss and fucking Charlotte Flair, which again I don't give two shits about. I don't. They didn't build it well. I'm sorry, they didn't. The fucking finish to me was apropos. I didn't give two shits about the fucking finish, and I didn't give two shits about all of it. So, being so apropos, whatever, whatever, basically. Jigga Fatu cut a fucking vignette about Drew McIntyre. Great to see that. Going to be interesting and intriguing how their match fares out whenever that happens. Or maybe if that fucking happens on any other show. I mean, who fucking knows? Who really fucking knows? Who knows? I think you already went over the fucking show, right? Chat? Probably I did. Raw. Monday nights. We get more intriguing stuff from the Bloodline, man. Love to see Roman. Again, Roman comes out, obviously, talks about the shit or what the hell happened. He's back finally, I guess. He's raising the fucking OTC fingers up in the air. The crowd is fucking clueless and dumb. I don't understand shit, basically. So then Bronson comes out there, cuts a promo. It's the same fucking shit I saw back in July or August at this point. 3 fucking months ago. Like, can we move on from Roman Reigns and fucking Bronson Reed, maybe? And the only reason I'm interested in this match, I hope they have him win. Because there's no point of building a fucking vision or even this whole idea of it when you have the vision look like a fucking joke. The vision needs to be built like a fucking machine, the strong fucking vision. They need to, definitely. Basically, I'll say all about that. Definitely. Definitely about that shit like that. So Roman is out there talking all about the whole that. I mean, at this point, I don't care about that. Again, hopefully he wins. That would make more sense if you understand that. Bronson Reed should win. So Roman cusses or whatever, then Jacob they get a fucking fall, and then Jay's like, I'm gonna help you, and Jimmy's like, I'm gonna help you. They're backstage basically. And one of them are like, hey, what if we both help you or some sorts? I don't know, something like that. What if we both really help you? I don't know, something like that, I guess, or I don't know, but that again, and Jay being, like, it's okay, I'm chill, I'm cool, or whatever. And Roman's like, we already talked about this, man. I don't need you. You need to go focus on your next goal. The advice that Roman's been given Jay, how dark he's becoming, or some sorts. Focus on your next goal. I don't need you. AJ. I don't need you. Said Roman. I mean, you don't. I don't need you. And he says to Jimmy, I know what. I see the show. I know what's happening. Why is there a problem with him talking to me or getting advice from me? Then you got Jimmy. Oh shit. Oh fuck. What do I do? Punk and LA Knight, man. Punk and LA Knight. Yeah. Punk comes out, cuts a promo, says stars are bright and big and something like that, right in the heart of Texas. He's just having fun with the crowd of some sorts. LA Knight comes out, drops Punk. Punk talks about beating Seth Rollins in the first episode of Netflix on Raw, and then and on the final episode of the year. Getting a shot at the World Championship. LA Knight comes out. LA Knight's out there. LA Knight is basically ready to Fuck up, Punk. With his words. And it sort of happened, sort of not really. Ellen and I didn't do as much. Quite funny shit. They had a promo with how he said you had never been a world champion, kind of buried him in some sort. So it was a really entertaining promo for what it was worth. I'm not gonna go over everything they said, but then Jey Uso and then the fucking Vision come out there and they are literally trying to and they super kick Knight basically. Jey Uso super kicks LA Knight, and then Jimmy Uso comes out there, and then he is trying to solve this issue with Jay and Punk, which Jay is having a fucking problem with Punk basically. What Punk said about Timu, little brother Roman or something. Nonetheless, it's a great segment between Punk and Knight. Then again, the whole super kick thing from LA Knight or some sorts. What you like to see, man. LA Knight in that situation is great to see. I think we'll be done with this fucking stream soon, guys. Definitely. I think I'll be out of here. Fucking tired, man. Fucking tired. So tired. We'll see you in some time in the day for Dynamite. AEW Dynamite and Collision. Not Collision. But Dynamite definitely go over Dynamite, and we're gonna be going over all of that shit. But nonetheless, it's great to talk, man. About this. Intrigued by it all, I'll say Bloodline drama, then LA Knight and Punk. Great fucking promos between both of them, really. Jey Uso being really fucking vicious and just violent, just about to kick somebody's fucking head off. Love to see this unpredictable side of Jey Uso. Paul Heyman, Jimmy started getting back with Jay actually finally. Super kicked somebody. Super kicked him basically. Love to see it. Love to fucking see this shit. Love to. Love to see some storyline progression like that. Backstage we get Kyrie and Asuka and Adam Pearce trying to do a match announcement. Adam Pearce is basically like, okay, I'll book a match. So like she books a match between Kyrie and Io Sky, and then Rhea Ripley's basically, Asuka's basically berating Kyrie, telling her you just a bitch or something. I mean, love to see a little bullying sometimes, and the bully overcome finally and break out of the fucking mold. So basically now Tony Khan would have this kid running off the fucking hooks. Tony Khan would have no Tony Khan. Fuck out of here, Tony Khan. Guys, I'm really fucking tired. Basically, yeah, I'm out of here. Basically, I'm fucking done with the shit. AEW, not AEW. So it was a great segment with that, and then the match. Io really getting in with them. Rhea wasn't there, and people were expecting Rhea really. So I don't think they got what they thought. Lost Americanos, and what you get with that fucking thing, basically. Rusev and Dominic. Did they even have a match on the show? I'm not mistaken. Am I? No, they did not have a match on the show. If I'm mistaken. They did not. But again, fun show. It was a great show, actually. It's a great show. A lot of story-driven stuff with basically a lot of stuff I mentioned about the women's side of Asuka, badass Asuka, berating Io. Every this gaslighting character works really. Fucking love it. She's killing it. And then you got, Io was playing a great job here. All that shit. Love to see that. that'll be it, guys, for the Monday Night Raw and SmackDown show. I mean, good God, it's getting late up there. Holy shit, it is fucking late. Man, I'm tired. What the fuck am I doing? I don't know. It's gonna be late. What time is it? 10. Fuck. What time is it? Hey, man, it's getting late. It's 1 a.m. Crazy or something. I don't know. What's the? I forgot what the fucking time is it. Let me check. It's 1:43 a.m. Holy shit. It's 1:43 a.m., guys. Okay. I guess 1:43 a.m. But I'm like getting out of it. I'm just gonna be tired. I think I'm kind of done with this show. We'll see you in the day. Today, basically. For Dynamite and Invasion. Rachel already went over all of this and Roman and how Roman just basically whatever he's doing, love how he's questioning. And then Jimmy questioning Roman. And basically Roman saying, hey, you're not it. And the whole EO and Asuka and Kyrie stuff, great stuff. Cody Seth already went over this. This was a really great show. SmackDown was a thumbs up show as well. Story, what is keen in professional wrestling, man. Story is what we need in pro wrestling to fucking care about the show. That's what it's for me, watching pro wrestling for a fucking really long time now. So, give me story and I'll care about the show. That'll be it, guys. That's it. The unscripted kayfabe. Watch the product. And we can rant about it, sure. On the unscripted kayfabe. We watch the product. We do rant about it maybe sometimes. If it's really bad. That'll be coming from Dynamite. But because that show sucks. We watch the product, basically. We do. And then we unscripted kayfabe. The kayfabe, the product, is off the script, man. We talk about this. I'm not reading from a fucking script. You're getting my fucking takes from my heart. From what I'm talking, this is my honest fucking take, basically. That'll be it, man. The unscripted kayfabe. We're out.
The unscripted kayfabe. Tune in to Spotify. Tune in to Apple Podcasts. Tune in to iTunes. To Apple Music. Even Heart Radio. The unscripted kayfabe is the product that we watch. To analyze the product, to watch the product, to discourage the product, to encourage the product. When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, oh boy, we're getting a rant. Welcome to the unscripted kayfabe. No rumors, no dirt, oh bullshit.